Okay, guys, today we're going to be talking about Crypto Futures by Crypto Czar Soh. Rapid gave me this background, so credit to Rapid for this background. Thank you, Rapid. Okay, this is going to be mostly the basics, but we're going to be talking about centralized exchanges versus decentralized exchanges, different types of exchanges you can use, and my personal favorite platform. We're going to be talking about how to make positions on like the specific platform I'm going to be talking about, but it's going to be very, very, yeah, same entry, very, very similar. We're going to be talking about how to leverage with these platforms. Again, this is very basic. And then we're going to be talking about some risks and manipulation, especially trading over weekends is more risky, and how to turn your fiat into crypto, and then an AMA at the end. Okay, let's get started. So, centralized exchange versus a decentralized exchange. So, fiat is like the US dollar, Canadian dollar, euros, like the currencies we have today that aren't backed by anything. Does that make sense? Okay, so a centralized exchange is basically an exchange that's run by a company. So, just like how you go on Tradeovate, you can take some buy orders, sell orders. These companies are also there where you deposit your money and you can use them to buy and sell crypto, whether that's a futures contract, whether you're using margin and borrowing money from them to buy some like Bitcoin or crypto or Ethereum, or you're just buying spot and you're going to withdraw to your own wallet. So all of these like companies, you have these services available to you with them. Now the problem is these are companies. Companies can go bankrupt. Companies can be scams and they can steal your money. And so you have to make sure that you're not holding too much money on them. I'm going to repeat this. Don't hold too much money on these companies. A lot of people will hold hundreds of thousands of dollars. They'll tell you whatever, the likelihood is low. But because I'm just a guy who doesn't like to take too much risk, if I was you guys and I had like a good amount of money on there, don't keep a lot and a lot of money. Like don't keep like 10,000, don't keep your entire portfolio on there. Like if you're trading with a $10,000 portfolio, keep maybe $1,000 on there. So even if you lose it, even if the very low likelihood that they go bankrupt or they can't pay you back, which they, even like FTX for example, customers are getting back their money. Don't keep too much on there and keep a lot of it on, whatever trusted platform you're using, whether it's your own wallet or like a regulated company to hold your money. So I'm just gonna like say this again. In my opinion, I wouldn't recommend holding too much money on these centralized exchanges. So an example is, you guys probably know this, Coinbase or Binance. These are some of the biggest centralized exchanges in the world, and they allow you to buy crypto, sell it, do basically whatever you want. Now, a decentralized exchange is different. They don't have a company or anybody behind them. They're usually more like private and secure. Like you don't have to give up KYC information. Like your KYC is know your customer. So like your driver's license, your ID, your address, you don't need to give it to them. And another thing is there's no middleman. So you don't need to worry about the exchange, scamming you or going bankrupt or anything like that. The thing is, because you guys, a lot of you, I'm assuming, are new to crypto, these can be also risky because if you don't know what you're doing, you can lose a lot of money because you need to learn how to be secure on crypto itself and how to keep your funds secure, which we're going to be talking about later. I talk with Tank. We're going to have more lessons on that in the future. But for now, in my opinion, stick to decentralized exchanges before, you get into these, which is a little bit more degen. Now, again, fees are going to depend on the chain you're using for decentralized exchanges and which DEX you're using as well. So which decentralized exchange you're using specifically. So you've probably heard of Uniswap, SushiSwap, PancakeSwap. There's a bunch of swaps out there and for different chains and whatever. But yeah, so let's go over a couple platforms. And I have affiliate links for the one platform I personally recommend. If you guys want, you can use that. I'll send that at the end. But firstly, it's KSEX. So the reason why I personally like KSEX is that you don't need KYC at all. And that's the one thing that makes it special. So in these other exchanges such as Kraken and Binance, you need to do KYC. You need to give up your driver's license, your ID, and sometimes it can take a long time. Like for one of the KYC, I had to wait 2 or 3 weeks. And I had to go to support and like, hey guys, why aren't you finishing up my KYC? Like, okay, we'll finish it up in a couple of days. And after a couple of days, it was done. And now another good thing about KSEX is their very, very, very low fees. They have a 0.01 taker fee. You guys know what taker and maker is, right? Okay, I'm gonna explain. Maker is like a limit order. So imagine you put a limit order for Bitcoin at $80,000 and right now it's $85,000. Your maker fee, which is the first one over here, is going to be like 0.2% on Kraken or 0.02% on Binance. And that's going to be the fee that you're going to pay. Now on KSEX, there is no maker fee. So you don't need to pay any sort of fee if you're doing a maker transaction. Now if you're doing takers, so if you're doing a market buy, which is a lot of times what you're going to be doing in futures, because you're not going to be holding that contract for like a month or a year. You're going to be buying and selling within a day. You need to pay a 0.01% fee. That's what it is right now. It may become higher later to 0.02, but for now it's 0.01%. So that's really good. Thirdly, there's no spot there's no spot fees. What does that mean? That means imagine you have a little bit of USDT or like the US dollar, and you just want to buy some Bitcoin. You don't want to like leverage or do anything like that. You just go on spot and you buy $100 worth of Bitcoin. So that is free. Now the reason they're doing this is either they're a scam, which I don't think they are. Their platform is amazing, everything works great, or they're just trying to attract customers. That's why I personally use KSEX. A lot of crypto people who I speak to who are trading thousands of dollars, who have hundreds of thousands of dollars on these platforms, all of them have moved to KSEX. We were using like other platforms such as Blowfin, and we're now using KSEX. It's better, there's less slippage, and overall this is my preferred exchange. Now, another good thing is for now they have 0 withdrawal fees. That means you can withdraw your crypto for free, and I'll show you that later, guys. Just for now, let's stick to this. Okay, so you don't really need to care about like the amount of assets. Even this number is honestly not that accurate. Like they say over 300, over 500. If you guys are trading on weekends, you guys should just stick to the big like cryptos like Bitcoin, Ethereum, stuff like that, because the ones with lower like market cap, a lot of times they are heavily manipulated, especially on weekends, because there's just less volume on weekends. Okay, risks. KSEX is not a US company. They're less regulated. They're from it's like some country in Africa. Sicilies, I forgot how to say it, but it's just like a place a lot of people start companies because there's very low regulation. Now Kraken. Okay, so Kraken, you need KYC. These are their fees. As you can see, it's much higher than anything compared to KSEX, which is why a lot of people use KSEX. Again, don't worry about the assets. My biggest problem is this KYC and the fees. Like 0.2% fees or 0.05% fees is a lot, guys. That's not a little bit of money, especially when you're taking 100 trades. That adds up over time. Finally, Binance, biggest crypto exchange. It's not based in America. I'm pretty sure it's based in Malta. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. That's just from my understanding. But yeah, again, the fees aren't that good compared to KSEX. KSEX just has the best fees in the entire game from my understanding. And so you're better off using something like Binance. For Kraken here, this might be 0.02. I'm not. I'll double check that and let you guys know. I think I made a mistake here. But yeah, in my opinion, KSEX is the best. Okay. So guys, something you should keep in mind with KSEX is that Canada, America, and like a bunch of countries are on the restricted list. That means technically you can't use them. Technically. Now the thing is, I know a lot of guys from America, we use it. It's not blocked, they don't do anything. Again, these guys want customers. They're not gonna block people who are coming from America. So I'm just gonna throw it out there. Disclaimer, technically America is a restricted country, but I honestly doubt, in just my opinion, I doubt they're gonna ban you guys anytime soon or do anything along those lines. And if you just and if you listen to me and you're not keeping too much money on there, then worst case scenario, one in 100, oh man, they just closed down. Damn, what am I gonna do now? But guys, again, don't keep too much money. Just from my personal experience, I used to have a lot of money on these exchanges, and when one day one of them had the CEO or something get arrested, I was stressing out. I was trying to withdraw all my money. Everybody else was withdrawing their money. Nothing was going through. And it's just a really stressful scenario you don't want to put yourself in. Don't keep too much money on there. So even if it like, oh, whatever, closed down, who cares? So again, in my opinion, use KSEX to trade. And then how much money is too much? That depends. If your portfolio is like $1,000, I wouldn't like, let's say you're putting in 1% in each trade, then have enough for 10 trades. Put like $100 on there. If your portfolio is 10K, keep like a grand on there. That's my opinion. You guys have to see how much you're willing to lose. Okay, let's go to next. Let's see what's next. This, I think that's it. Okay, yeah. So now we're gonna be talking about. Okay, let me go on KSEX now. Okay, let's go here. Okay, guys. So this is my. As you can see, I don't keep too much money. Only $250 on here, just cause in case if they, you know, something happens to them, it's not gonna be that risky for me. Okay, damn, will this load? Okay, here. Now I want to show you guys how to make positions. Okay, so when you start off your part, you're like probably gonna have this, like just this entire screen, and you're not gonna be like, oh damn, what am I supposed to do here? So just don't care about this entire chart and all that. Just look over here. You have your open and you have close. So if you're opening contracts, you can open them, and if you're closing them, you just go on close. Okay. So the first thing here is cross. What is this? This is a type of like, is this gonna load? Is this gonna open? Sorry guys, I'm lagging a little bit. Okay, here. So there's two different things you can do. There's cross and then there's isolated. Isolated, if this loads, is basically, let's say you put 15 bucks inside the trade. If the trade goes down 100%, you're gonna lose 15 bucks. That's it. Now cross, the difference is, even if you put 15 bucks or 100 bucks, you can lose your entire futures account balance. So imagine you're on 100x leverage. You're on isolated. If it goes down 1%, that's 100%, because 1 times 100 is 100. You lose 15 bucks. Does that make sense? I just want to make sure. I might have gone a little bit too fast. So isolated, you can only lose the money you put inside the trade. Cross, you can lose the entire futures account balance. So if on an isolated trade, you go down 100%, you lose whatever money you put in. You can't lose more than that, as long as there's not a lot of slippage. If there is, you could lose more, but a lot of times there's not, as long as you're sticking to the big cryptos. Now for cross, you could lose the entire account. So if you guys are trading a lot of money, let's say you have like $1,000 inside your account, you put in $100 and you don't check, with cross you could lose everything. So for a lot of people, they like to start with isolated, but if you know what you're doing, you're setting your stop losses and you take profits, you can go with crossed. So let's stick to ISO for now. Okay. If this, damn, why am I lagging so much today? I got no tabs open as well. Okay. Now this number over here, wait, you guys can see my screen well, right? It's like, you can see what's written, right? Yeah, okay. I can change the screen share type to be 5 frames per second. There we go. This is not even working. Okay, so this is leverage. So minimum leverage is 5x, I'm pretty sure. And the way it works is this. Imagine it goes up 1%. Okay, like Bitcoin goes from 83,500 to like 84,000. Or, you know, 84,300. Okay, that's a 1% move on Bitcoin. If you're on 5x leverage, your position will change by 5x. If you're on 100x leverage, your position will change by 100x. So, if Bitcoin moves up 1%, you're gonna make 100% of what you put in. So let's do it. Let's go with damn, if this works, 5%. Oh, you can go as low as, let's go 5x leverage. We're gonna go confirm. I mean, Diamond, technically it is regulated, but the thing is, I'll be honest, some of the biggest exchanges aren't regulated because like whales and stuff like that, they don't want to be paying insane fees, you know. So they use stuff like Blowfin, KSEX, and all that. Just put in more margin if you want higher leverage. Okay. Let's see if this confirms. But yeah, so let's say we're putting in 5x leverage. Okay. So guys, like, let's say I put in $100 here. You think I'm putting in $100 in the trade, right? No. What you guys want to look at is margin. Remember, we're going on 5x leverage. That means whatever money you're putting in, it's like 5x of it. So when you put $100 here, in reality, it's only $20 margin. Now here you can also change it. I'm pretty sure you can change it to cost if this loads. So you can change it to cost. At least that's what I did on my phone. They also have a mobile app. Yeah. So this will be by the amount of margin. So let's say you're on 5x and you want to put $20. In reality, you're buying $100 worth of it, but your margin is only $20. So okay, let's take a trade with $5 because I don't want to risk. Let's go $1. You guys can go as little as you want. Let's go $1. Let's go $2. Honestly, why not? There we go. Let's take a long on Bitcoin. Do 5K. I'm on market. Yeah, I'm on market. So I just paid the 0.01% fee on this. Yeah, there we go. My position's open. Yeah, network unstable. I know that. Thanks a lot. Listen, so this is my thing right now, and the max it can go down is 100. So you can add your take profit and stop loss over here, but I'd recommend to come down here and just click add. Because if you're doing a trade really quick, you want to get, you want to get it quickly done. Just come down here, make your trade, and then come set your stop loss and take profit. If you're doing like a scalp, be careful because you could lose a lot in the meantime. If this loads, what's wrong with my internet? Ooh, you weren't supposed to see that. You don't get this? Move down, I can't see. What do you mean? Can you see this? What?
Yeah, you have to scroll up. We can't see the upper part of the chart.
Oh, no. You guys don't need to see this. I'm trying to show you the take profit stop loss stuff. Okay, so guys, there's different ways you can do your stop loss and take profit. So we have something called by ROE. Okay, it's gonna show you the different types. Let me go over the different types. And if this loads. Okay, so you have PNL, which is what I also like to use. So how much do you lose on the trade? So for example, if I'm doing it by PNL, I could say a $10 PNL. That's not possible because I'm on isolated. I can only lose the money I put in. So let's say I put a $1.6 PNL. That means it's 95%. Now if you go by ROE, let's say I put 100% take profit. That means it needs to go up 100%. My PNL is 100%. So it really depends how you want to use it. If you guys like ROE or if you guys like PNL, I personally like using ROE. I'm like, okay, I only want to make 50% on this trade. I can set that. Or again, come back to ROE. Or like if I want to only lose 50% on this, I go to the stop loss. I do stop loss by ROE. Make sure you guys have that. By ROE. Okay. And then you set like 50%. So you only lose 80 cents here because I had $1.60 in the trade. Or for example, trigger price is like $74,000, and that will make me lose 60%. So you can do it based off of price. What is an ROE? It doesn't matter. Just use it. Who cares? Like, I think it's a rate of. I know on other exchanges it's rate of return, but this is E, so rate of earnings or something. I'm not sure. I'll be honest with you. But yeah, so you can confirm these and you can see, okay, we make 50% or we lose 57%. Okay, let's see if this works. Confirmed. Okay, let's go up. So guys, now that you're here, we can right now see if we scroll out. Damn, let me go on like the 4 hour, honestly. So this also has a chart. Should you use a chart? No. Why would you? Okay, but guys, you can see how we have like our stop loss down here. I can just hold this and drag it if this works. Damn, what? Oh yeah, I can hold this and drag this up to like up here. Let's say, oh damn, I don't want to lose too much. And I come up here, I'm like, okay, let me bring this lower. So you guys can just drag it up and down however you please. That's also a good thing. It's like, I'm going to bring this up here. I want to take my profit up here. And my stop loss is down here. Because I'm not a risky guy. That's like a 0.1 RR trade. But yeah, you get what I mean. So you guys can also drag it, which makes it a lot easier to visualize. You guys don't need to be inputting in numbers. But yeah. Let me just make sure everything's correct. Okay. So yeah, this is about leveraging. Now guys, at the end I'm gonna give you guys my affiliate if you want, but let's go on a trading view real quick. Trading view. Change. Oh shoot, I should close this. I'm just in the trade. I can see why you're not profitable. Honestly, no, you know what? How much do I have in this? 1.6. Let's just see how it goes by the end of this. You're not using ICT. That's disgusting. Don't even talk to me about ICT. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys some basic things you can use in trading, a little bit about the weekends and all that. And it's just however you want to use it. It's not like I'm giving you a strategy or anything like that. I'm just giving you some simple basic stuff to understand. Okay. What is this, bro? Oof. Let's just close all this. Okay, guys. Remove indicators. Okay. This is USDT.D. So the dominance, what percentage of the market cap of the crypto? So of all cryptos, the market cap, what percent of it is USDT? No, you might be like, why is this important? USDT is like the crypto version of the dollar. So imagine we use the US dollar. On crypto, you're going to be using USDT. That's like a very simple way to understand it. So USDT is the main thing we use in trading futures. This is the main thing we use in trading futures. You can see here, I was using USDT. Everything uses USDT. I don't think there's really any major crypto exchanges that the majority of their volume is not by USDT. Everybody uses USDT in crypto for futures. So when the market cap of USDT is rising, what does that mean? That means more people are turning their money into USDT. That's all that it means. And when the market cap of USDT is falling, that means more people are turning their money into a crypto or investing inside the futures market. This is just like a general thing. This doesn't mean, oh, if this is going up, I should long the entire crypto market, long Bitcoin. No. But cryptos and USDT are inversely related. So when you're making trades, you could take a peek at USDT and see the movements on it. So you could take a look at, let's say, the 1 minute. Let me just unthing these real quick. Okay, make this easy to see. Bro. Okay, let's put me on the 1 minute. Is there a way to remove these? No? Okay. So, let's say you look at it. Okay, 1 minute is not here. Just ask now. What do you mean? So, you can use USDT as an inverse. That's a general thing. Next one. Oh, yeah. Okay, guys. So, when you're over here, when you're trading Bitcoin, you might be like, oh my god, this is Bitcoin USDT. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to crypto. And I'm going to be like, Bitcoin BTC USDT. That's wrong. You're not trading futures. The thing is, on crypto, futures are perpetual. That means they last forever. So you guys do futures and it's like on April you have one, June you have one, you know. For crypto, it's forever. So at the end of it, you just want to click .p. This is the perpetual contract. This is what you guys should be looking at. Bro, okay, I don't know too much about crypto. I don't know too much about futures. I was about to say crypto. So you guys want to click perpetuals contract, and I just accidentally removed it. Oh my god. Bitcoin USDT.p. So you have this over here. Now I would always go with the Binance one because Binance has the most volume. So you come here. Oh, what's up, Seth? Okay, so you come here and you can look at it. Use Binance then. Binance says the fees are high and you need KYC. Okay, so This is what you guys should be looking at when you're doing your trading. So let's go to like, let's say the 4-hour. A lot of people like to use the 4-hour. Okay, let me make my analysis. Okay, we got this right here. We got head and shoulders. Done. You make your analysis on this. Not on Bitcoin USDT. No, you make it on this itself. And you guys, honestly, if you guys are day trading, use like the 15-minute, or 5-minute. Don't use 1 minute. 1 minute is too much, in my opinion. It's too little. But that's your choice, what you want to do. Finally, there was something else I want to talk about. Oh yeah, we talked about USDT versus USDT.P. And oh yeah, we talked about that. Oh yeah, something else is called, this is Agri.trade. You guys have Bookmap, right? This is Agri.trade. So if none of you guys ooh, I just revealed. Okay. Can I risk, let me read this. Yo, can we leave this for the AMA? Can I risk 100 and make 10k if I leverage properly? Yeah, but you're probably gonna lose it all before you make 10k. This is yeah, if you don't have Bookmap, I'll send this to you guys. Agri.trade. Use this instead. Honestly, we should, I don't use this too often. Like, no, I use this often, but I haven't like taken any sort of course or anything like it. But it's pretty simple, You don't, it doesn't take long. So here you just customize which time frame you're on. So you could be on, let's say, the 1 hour. And here it just shows the orders by different exchanges. Yeah, it's kind of like Bookmap, but for free. So you have a liquidation heat map over here. You have, this is honestly a lot to look at. Guys. Let me just take everything off. Only for crypto? I think so. Let me check. Why not? Let's check. Yeah, I think it's only for crypto. Okay, so the first thing you have here is price. So it just shows you the general price and how everything works. Está bueno eso. Yo soy un so. Okay. So you have the general market. So let's say on this specific exchange, they're selling and buying this much. What exchange is this, honestly? This is Big Cat. Yeah, I know Big Cat. So, oh, it's good. Oh, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. So this are the market moves that are happening, and this is liquidations. So you can see it says liquidations over $12,500. You can just come. I click search. Oops. Come here and click settings, and you can customize this. So you can make it larger or smaller. Like if I make it the smallest one, it's now going to show any liquidations over 500 bucks. Next time say it's halal, you will understand. Okay. Another thing is liquidations down here. So you just have a general liquidations of like, you can just see since like, a couple days ago and everything. And yellow is bulls and red is bears. So you can see bulls have been getting liquidated quite a bit. Thirdly, liquidation heat map. This is also available on some other website. And this is just the overall amount of liquidity and where it's, I don't honestly like using the liquidation heat map here, but you can use it if you want. And it just shows you where there's a lot of liquidation that can happen in case if it falls to that price. There's also, that's liquidation. CVD, I don't even know why anybody would use this. That's your choice. There's more indicators. Just click here and click community and you get a list of a bunch of indicators right here. And then, yeah, so right now we're on Ethereum, right? If you want to go to Bitcoin, just go here. This triple dots, 3 dots. Click search. So you go from the 3 dots, you click search. And then you see I have Ethereum USD here. Just click on that and it removes it. And then click Bitcoin USD. And like if you go like Bitcoin USDP, no, don't do that. Here, oops, I didn't even spell it right. You just want to use Bitcoin USD itself because that's where the movements are happening. Oh shoot, did I just remove it? So yeah. Let's see if this works. What are you looking at? Let me see. But yeah, this is like now for Bitcoin. And so, did you just take a trade? Oh damn. 78 minutes. Okay. So this is what you guys have here. And you can see the amount of liquidations and all that stuff. Okay. So yeah, now guys, something else is I'd be really careful on weekends. Let me just show you overall in the 15-minute. Like I would be careful, especially trading on Mondays. Mondays I would not trade. I personally don't. That's your choice if you want to do. Now, weekdays are usually good to trade, but weekends, especially on smaller cryptos, like let me go here. Let me go like some random coin. Um, let's go on Jelly Jelly. Jelly Jelly is, people know it for the amount of, no, Jelly Jelly USD.P. There we go. So Jelly Jelly, guess what Jelly Jelly did? A lot of my crypto trading futures buddies were like, Jelly Jelly did some crazy scams. So this is why I say stick to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Look at this. Do you guys want to trade this? It looks fun. Jelly Jelly's just a crypto. This looks really fun, but I wouldn't put money in this. I'd be afraid. Like the insane amount of wicks is crazy. It's just like because it's so easy for market makers to manipulate it. Okay, let's go back to Ethereum. You might be like, okay, so, but that's never gonna happen on, oops, that's never gonna happen on Ethereum, will it? Take a look at this candle that we had today. Let me go on the 5 minute just to show it to you guys. Look at this. Look at this candle that we had today. This would have liquidated so many people. So many people. Right, this one candle right here. I mean, I'll be honest, guys, I use 50x minimum. Like, I use the maximum leverage they have a lot of times. On most ones, it's like 20x, 40x, 50x. But if I'm on Bitcoin or on ETH, I use 50x to 100x minimum. But just don't put too much in your trades. So you guys can see. Look at the insane amount. I'm a little slow. Can you explain what's happening on your chart? Okay, this is just a movement of Ethereum. That's all. And my bad, Rolly. Honestly, I'll be honest, I'm probably just doing it too fast. Let me know if I'm going too fast, guys. So I just want to show, like, this one movement would have liquidated a lot of people. And the point of this is, be careful, guys. Especially on weekends, you have a lot of these more choppy moves. So I would recommend trading on weekdays. But if you guys want, you can also do weekends. I mean, you guys are trying to degen a little, so have your fun. It's not too bad today. Yeah, oh yeah, so that's I'm pretty sure that's CoinGlass, and CoinGlass also has like the liquidation model that you have with Agar.trade. But yeah, this is really important. These two are really important. Okay, finally, I think that's all we wanted to talk about here. Let's talk about fiat to crypto. Okay, guys, I'm not in America, so I don't really know how you guys would do it there. But from my understanding, there's like two good methods: either using Cash App, or which I'm pretty sure the majority of you guys have, or using Coinbase, or using MoonPay. That suck. You live there, so MoonPay is what a lot of people use. So you just come on MoonPay. You're like, I want to buy $1,000 worth of it. Okay, you click buy crypto. And you just buy your crypto over here. Now the thing about MoonPay is that they're gonna have you, from my understanding, hold it on your own wallet. What does that mean? That means you need to understand how to use a wallet. That's why a lot of people and a lot of my trading friends, they just use Coinbase. They sign up to Whoa, no, not this. Hey, it's okay. You guys are gonna be living with us soon. 11th province, but yeah, Coinbase, it's really good in my opinion. You guys can use Coinbase to just add the money, and like I'm pretty sure they have like bank transfers in America as well. I'm not sure. I haven't used Coinbase myself at all. I use a Bitcoin exchange I don't think it's available in America, but you guys can use this. Yeah, okay. But you guys can use Coinbase, sign up here, do your KYC. Coinbase does their KYC faster. One of my friends said it takes 2 or 3 days. But yeah, just do your KYC on Coinbase, sign up, and yeah, just convert your money into crypto, and then withdraw it to KSEX, which is really easy. And I'll show you right now. Okay, actually, I don't even have another crypto. I don't even have a wallet. Okay, let me go Blowfin. This is the past exchange I used to use. A lot of people still use this, but a lot of my friends and all, we all moved because it just doesn't work as well as it does before. Here, let's see if I can log in. Okay, this sucks because I'm not logged in. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to stop sharing my screen. Oh wait, I can just scan with QR code to sign in. That's amazing. What? Yeah, I know, it's good. It's good. You're gonna like, but it's complicated. I'll explain it better, guys. Don't worry. I'll come here as many times as y'all need, and I'll explain it. Here. Okay. So, I'm doing a good job. Thank you, but I'm not. Trust me. Ooh. Okay. Let's just go to deposit here. Here. I'm saying just the steps. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, so guys, if you are buying on MoonPay, you can also just deposit it directly to here. I'm pretty sure. On the next lesson, I'm gonna go more in depth. But basically, you just come here, you click the specific crypto you're gonna deposit. So for example, let's say I'm gonna deposit some USDT, and then you have to choose a network. So how does this work? Don't worry about this. Just trust me, and I'm gonna make it very easy. You go to your Blowfin account, or sorry, your Coinbase account, and you just go to withdraw. So you find wherever it says withdraw. You click the coin you want to withdraw. Damn, it's showing all my transactions. That's not good. Okay, like you click the USDT, and you're gonna click the network. So for example, you're gonna come here, and let's say you want to withdraw Solana. Okay, so we're gonna put in. So okay, our network is Solana. So go back to, and imagine this is Coinbase, guys. I don't have Coinbase, I won't be able to show you. But you go back here and you click, again, same crypto. The same crypto is USDT. And then you go here on the deposit network and you click Solana. So this is a deposit address. You copy this or you scan the QR code from your phone. You come back to your Coinbase account, or in my case, my Blowfin account, and you paste it here. That's all you have to do. Put the minimum amount, which is $5, and then you click withdraw. Now I have to do Google Authenticator and phone verify, of course. Bro. Oh my god. Do not share this code to anybody. Yeah. I want to talk more about this in their wallet lesson, but don't mess this up. And guys, if you're ever doing it, just call me or call, honestly, just call me. I don't know if Tank has time, but just call me and I'll come and explain it to you guys. Like, and if anybody has a Coinbase here, that would be amazing if you guys could show it. Am I still sharing my screen? Oh. Yeah, Diamond, can you show it? Do you think you could show it? But for, oh, damn. Okay. Alright, no problem. Take care, Mitch. Just let me know. I'll explain it to you again. Okay, so it says the money is on the way. So you come back here. And you come back here and you just wait. All you gotta do is wait a little and then the money will be sent. Make sure you get everything about this right. I'm gonna be doing another lesson on this more in depth, just to make sure y'all understand. Okay, so that's the way. So my main ways, either use Cash App, which is good because it's sort of like, just like Coinbase, you can keep the money on Cash App itself. Just don't keep too much. Decentralize. Give me a sec. Vale. آره. دوتا. Sorry. Okay. So come on Cash App. I can't use Cash App in Canada, but you come, you make your account, and then let's go to the Bitcoin section, which was over here. And you can make your account here and hold your Bitcoin or do KYC through Coinbase. I'm pretty sure for both you still need to get KYC. But yeah, overall guys, I personally highly recommend KSEX. Here, let me just give y'all my referral code. So if you guys are interested, you can use my referral code to sign up with KSX. That's your choice at the end of the day. It's really easy here. I'm just going to show you guys how to do it real quick. It's probably going to say I already have an account. Okay, so you just click the code. That's all you do. Yeah, you ready? Okay, let me do this over Tor real quick, just so it does not show. Okay, let me wait to connect. Let's wait to connect real quick. Honestly, if I was using the Tor browser itself, it would probably do faster. Okay, let me just use the Tor browser itself. I just want to get like a VPN on this right now. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, guys. Basically, just come. Let me just do the private window. You just come here. You come to this site. And oh my god, why isn't? Oh yeah, I forgot to put the H at the start. You put your phone number. So let's say you put 911. You put your password. You click I have read and accepted, and you sign up. That's all that it is. Now, once you're there, I highly recommend you guys to add Google Authenticator. So what? However, whoa, what is this? Just don't care right now. Come to here. Go to security. Oh shoot, you guys saw my profile picture. It's beautiful. But come to security, and you can see I have Google Authenticator on. I have email verification on. I don't have SMS on, and now I think something like China or something. I don't have SMS on, but that's your choice if you guys want to set that up. Go back, I missed it. Go back to where again? Like how to sign up. Oh, your profile picture. This is my profile picture. Ooh, don't look at that. That's not good. I don't want to show. That's not good. What the hell? This is not working. You saw my profile picture. I'll send it to you later. But yeah, this is basically all you need. Make sure you have your password and everything set up. And yeah, you guys are good. You can also set up anti-phishing links and login passwords and all that. That's up to you. You can set up withdrawal. Like, they have a lot of security features. So personally, this is the exchange I recommend. Again, make sure you don't hold too much on it unless you have a Bitcoin trade went, guys. I think we made money or lost money. We lost. Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to have dinner tonight. Let me close this. Damn. Now, one good thing I really like about KSX is that you can go to your position history. And if this loads, and it allows you to like have like a nice advertisement of your position history. It just looks good. You know, I'll send it in the chat so y'all can see. If it works. Okay. Here. Here. You'd put this, for example. And then it gives you this nice little image right here. Don't look at, damn. Oh my god. Damn. Here, let me cover that up quick. Okay. Fudge. Alright, whatever. This is an image, just copy image. Does it work? It doesn't even work. Okay, nonetheless, you come here, it gives you a really nice image. I'll send one later off my phone because that has Wi-Fi for some reason. And yeah, guys, that's basically it. Do you have any questions whatsoever? I just want to make sure. It's really confusing, guys. It might take you guys a minute. But sign up. If you want to use my referral link, I would really appreciate that. But you don't have to. It's up to you guys. It doesn't cost you guys any extra money. Just wanted to let y'all know. It won't cost you any more money. Now, guys, if you want to bring money into it, if it's not like a crazy amount of money, tell me. I might be able to help y'all out with like a. Depends where you're from though, so I could give you a quick resource how to sign up and all that. But you know. Okay. Any questions whatsoever? Did you guys like this? Are you guys confused about anything? Because you guys should be confused about a lot right now. Oh, Safe, what's up, bro? How are you? I'm at how to sign up for KSX. Yeah, okay. Here, so just click the link that I gave in the chat if you want to use my link. That's your choice. And you come here and you just enter your password, and that's basically it. All you just need to do, let me go back on the private tab. Sorry, guys. You just need to enter a password, and that should, damn, everything's opening at once. Here, oh yeah, we have our Toro opened right here. So we deposit money. Yes. Don't hold too much money. That's just my decision. I know a lot of people hold thousands of dollars on there. I personally don't. I wouldn't want to risk it. What's too much? Okay, how much, like, give me an example port that you want to have. Hello, what's up, Safe? How are you, bro? Diamond, what's like an example of a port? That's good. I'm good too, man. 10K. Okay, let's say you're putting in 10K in general in crypto to start. How much are you risking per trade? Because that's what matters the most. You risk 10K per trade? You want to do all of it in one trade? Holy, that's, come on. Leverage 120, damn, bro. Damn. Yo, get off futures, bro. Get on like meme coin trading. You're degenerate at heart, bro. Okay, no, listen. In reality, let's say you have 10K to start. Let's say you want to put $100 per trade, for example. That's 1%. Hold $500 on there, $1,000. Because if you're only trading once a week, you don't need to hold too much on there. Okay, if you gotta use a VPN, no way they're blocking you. Yeah, you might have to use a VPN, guys. I know a lot of people have to use VPN. From my understanding, oh, it's probably New York. From my understanding, I don't think a lot of my friends use VPNs. Oh, it's New York. Yeah, I know in general, some people in crypto, especially from America, they have to use VPNs. I don't. You know, I signed up. I said I'm from Canada. They don't care. They want their money. They want my fees. But okay, let's say you're putting in $300. How many trades are gonna be taken a week? If you're like just having fun, degenning, maybe 1 or 2 trades. Does it work for you, Diamond? Okay. Nonetheless, if you're putting in $300 per trade, you're doing 1 or 2 trades, a day on the weekend. So 4 trades in total. That's 1,200. You can hold 1,200 on there. Just enough for a week. How much do you recommend to start? Safe. It really depends on you. So if let's say you don't have too much money, for example, I only hold $250 on my account. That's all I'm going to trade with. And if it becomes more, I'm going to take my profits out. If you're a guy who's like, $200 is a lot of money for you, start with 200. Start with 100. Sorry, if 200 is too much, start with 100. The less and less you make it, it's going to also get tough because you're going to be trading for an hour and you're only going to make $3 in profit. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So unless you're like risking a lot, you're not gonna earn a lot. So for example, I know a lot of people start with $200. They put $20 per trade, $10 per trade, and they risk 100x leverage. So if it goes up 1 or 2%, they made $40 for that day, which is not bad. I mean, if that's what they want to make, that's what they want to make. Do you get what I'm trying to say? How about 500? 500. Okay, again, it depends how you want to do risk management. So, okay, I'm just gonna send my referral link again, just in case anybody didn't get it. So, if you want to start with $500, you could say I want to risk 10% per trade, for example. Or I want to risk 5% per trade. It depends on your risk tolerance and the strategy you're using. You know, like some strategies, they lose a bunch and then one trade just makes a crazy amount of money. Or it's like very small wins every day, multiple times. You get what I'm trying to say? It depends on your strategy. Yeah, just again, guys, for the love of God and all you see holy, don't hold too much money on there. I swear, I don't want you guys to come back like so they went bankrupt. Which, again, very low chance. But there's always that risk in everything in life. There's risk to it, so don't take too much risk, and don't start with too much money on the exchange itself. And guys, crypto trading is probably the hardest trading. Like it's probably like the hardest version of trading. Even if you're doing Bitcoin or Ethereum, it's probably really hard. You know, like I know a lot of futures traders, and they say, you know, like for example, sorry, I know a lot of crypto traders, and they also trade NQ and futures and forex, and they say overall crypto is the hardest for them. So just be careful, guys. But yeah, any other questions? Is the price the same at TradingView? Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's almost the exact same. If I want to, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the exact same. Yeah, as long remember you have to be on you. So if you're doing Bitcoin, it's Bitcoin USDT dot P. Don't forget the dot P at the end. You're not going to be on the correct contract if you're not on dot P. Be on dot P. BTC USDT dot P. Don't forget the dot P in anything. I don't care if it's ETH USDT. Put the dot P at the end. Don't forget that, or you're gonna get a different asset, basically. Does that make sense? Okay. If there's any questions, guys? Does everything make sense? If something doesn't, don't like no worries. Like, don't be afraid to say anything. And if you didn't understand anything, let me know. Like, don't worry about me. Like, I'll re-explain whatever you guys need. Oh shoot, I can't even open up the chat. Give me a sec, guys. Let me open up the chat. Can I connect to TV with KSX? I don't think so. I'm not sure. You're gonna have to check that. But I didn't ever need to do that. Most of my buddies, they don't do that. So I don't think so. I'm not even sure like how many crypto exchanges you can connect with it. TV is life. TradingView is life. I guess so, yeah, but I don't know if you can connect to KSX. That's the main issue, bro. I can check. Let me check for you. KSX. They have Bybit, Binance. Maybe you can. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Let me check. I can see Binance. RS though. What's RS? Yeah, no, I don't think you can connect with KSX. Oh yeah. TV, yeah. TV is good. Just a lot of people, they just do their analysis on TV and then they come and use KSX to make their trades. Okay, guys, does that make sense? Did we go through everything? Anybody have any questions at all? Now, guys, if you're putting in money, again, I'd recommend you to use something like Cash App, something that's made for beginners, or something like Coinbase, made for beginners. Don't go into like MoonPay yet. I'd love to talk about MoonPay, maybe even tomorrow or right after that, so we could actually talk about it. I'll show you how to get like a certain wallet, keep it secure, and then how to use MoonPay with it to bring in money and bring it out. I think Diamond, you think we can do that? We should talk about that because I think that's also important, so they don't have to pay too much fees because MoonPay is the lowest fees. It's pretty low fees at least. Okay. Any questions? Yes, no? How'd you guys like the presentation? Was it good? Did you not like it? Did you like it? How was it? DGen21. I know you liked it. If you're a DGen, you liked it. Good job. Thank you. Okay, guys, I think that's basically it. I think we went over everything. I'm pretty sure. Good stuff. Yeah. Maybe one day I'll do crypto. Diamond, no, just okay, don't okay. You don't need to do crypto, but for the love of God, don't do futures Bitcoin on CME garbage exchange, bro. Do it on real futures. Like, come on. I don't know what you use. I don't know. I don't know, bro. You gotta do KYC and all that. I couldn't ever do that, honestly. Guys, just to end this off, none of this is financial, legal, um, um, uh, criminal advice. This is all educational, entertainment, degenerate stuff, education. So that's just be careful. Don't put in too much money. You're gonna lose it all. Or you're gonna make more. Who knows? Maybe you'd make more. I wouldn't recommend it. Alright, guys. I think that's basically it for today. And yeah, so Cash App, Coinbase, get your money in. Use my referral if you want. That's your choice. I don't want to push it too much, but yeah, that's basically it for today. Should we end it? Diamond, should I say my bias and end it? Thank you guys for listening. We're going to end it off at 9:10 EST. Let's go. Still, yeah, 100%. Don't worry. I'll do a one-on-one with you in a tank and all that. Don't worry. Thanks for no problem, guys. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to DM me, bro. Like, genuinely, don't be afraid. I'm there. I'm happy. I love teaching about crypto. We're gonna go over more advanced stuff in the future. What, pardon?
Everybody going through his DMs.
Go into DMs?
Slide into his DMs.
Slide into my DMs, guys. Just slide into my DMs. I wanna... What do you want to do? Learn how to do $1 to 10K. I can tell you how to do 10K to $1.
Oh, that sounds like a plan.
I know a lot of people do $100 to 50K. Like, I know some traders do that. Some of them are crazy. I did $20 to 100. That's baby numbers. You need to do big numbers. But good job. 20. If you can do it with 20 to 100, you can probably do it 200 to 1,000, and then 2,000 to 10,000. I did 1,000 to -2. How do you go negative? Oh, leverage was 10. Okay, yeah, that's really good then. Yeah. Fees. Fees brought you to -2. So wait, did you owe them money? Oh no, that was you. So you had to like transfer them money because you owed them. Were there like, we're gonna send like a credit collector, debt collector on you if you don't? No, you closed it. I did 100 to 1K. That's good. Yeah. I don't know why you guys do futures. Come to crypto. I know futures is good. I'm not gonna act like it's bad. But at least when you're trading crypto futures, don't do it on CME and all that garbage. Do it on real futures. $30 withdrawal and it took 20 in fees. Futures. You guys can go if you guys don't wanna just chill here. It's done basically. Futures is king. Guess who else is king? I'm crypto king. Listen to the king. I'm messing around. I'm just a little fool. I'm Canada. Canada's king. Canada is king. Nah. Alright, that's basically it, guys. I'll see y'all. Take care, y'all. Be blessed and have a great, fantastic evening or day. I don't know where you guys are from. Thanks for, yeah, no problem. Don't worry about it. Don't mention it. No. I'm gonna leave now. Bye. It's recorded, by the way. Just Diamond, let me know where to send it to you. Alright, bye. Bye.